Namaste. Side plank is a pose that I like to use every day in my practice. It's not just a lovely lateral pose that actually stretches your spine while it's really working on your core muscles, but it's also a good workout for your arms. I feel myself getting weak in my arms as well, a little bit in my core. So a great way to come to your plank that I just realized is actually by first coming to just a tabletop pose. This here is already opening up now your chest, opening up the upper arms a little bit. You are getting some strength to your legs as well. I'm using my buttocks. I'm squeezing my hips up. Now from here, turn right hand fingers facing to the or away from your body and slide your feet straight on your mat. A very important thing while you are doing your side plank is to keep your arms on line with your shoulders. So you just saw I was kind of hanging back. I'll adjust my shoulder just above my wrist. So it's one straight line. Same thing from this shoulder up to the other hand. I will look up towards my fingertips. And if I'd like to have a side stretch, I would lift up my hips slightly more, drop my head down, and reach out over my head. This just here gives an amazing stretch to the hips. So a lovely side stretch. When you are done, then bring both hands back on your mat. You come together with one straight plank. And here, depending on your strength, either come for one chaturanga, upward facing dog, or just sit down straight to balasana if you feel like the rest is needed straight away. While you come to your balasana, walk your hands away from your body, opening up the fingertips. And breathe into the pose, nice and slowly, through your nostrils. If you practice your side plank, do it for both sides. So come up, starting from the straight plank this time. Tighten up your core muscles. And again, hand on the mat, line up, straight line, wrist to shoulder, shoulder to the other wrist, looking up to your fingertips. Rounding your hand if you like up here, and again the option is stretch over if you like. A common mistake on your side plank is that you will let your hips hang down. Always push up from the hips. And if this is too much for you to start with, there's always an option to bring the lower leg on the floor. This now here takes away for some of the weight, but keep pushing up and keep your arms on line. Again, when you come out of your pose, choose if you'd like to do a little chaturanga in between, dipping down, looking up, and then coming to balasana. Up to you. Rest your head. Another thing I like to do here is to lift my palms up. This here Brings now the stretch to the back of your arms. I say at least 3 breaths. If you want to stay for 6, you can. And when you are ready, come back up. A little stretch for the upper back. If you'd like to join me for cat and cow pose, inhale, bend your head down, push your shoulder blades away from each other. As you exhale, let your chest drop down, head come up and hips go further back. Go and breathe. With your own pace, nice and slowly. Look at the alignment again. I'd like you to have your knee and hip on one straight line, as well as your shoulder and your wrist. So everything in between is moving, your midline. Your hands and legs are solid, grounded. Go again 2 times. Really push up the upper back. You feel the shoulder blades moving away from each other. And as you come to your cow, look up, push the hips up, feel the spine stretching. Long inhales, long exhales. When you are ready, tuck your toes under, push your hips up, and let your head hang down. Little down dog. So that was your core exercise for today. I wish you a beautiful day, and I see you again next time. Namaste.